This is the programming module for the Autotrol Logix Series Controls. For our example, we're using the Performa 268 valve and 762 controller. This controller is a meter-based unit as opposed to the time clock style units with the 740 and 742. The 760 and 762 will be our meter-based units. The 740 and 760 use a darker color bezel, whereas the 742, 762, and 764 use the lighter gray on the outside. Make sure to check on the rear of the unit to match the model number with the manual you are going to select for programming. When a Logix controller is first started, you access the Quick Start. For 742 and 762 controllers, you have to select which model of valve you are programming. You can choose between the 255, the 263 Performa filter, 268 Performa injection or softener style valve, 273 Performa CV filter, 278 Performa CV softener, 293 Magnum valve, 293 Magnum filter valve, or 298 Magnum softener style valve. Select your model and then press the Set button in the center. Once we select our model number, we then use the up or the down buttons to select our resin capacity. We advance by hitting the Set button. We can then adjust our time of day, pressing the Set button and using the up or the down in order to adjust our time of day. Make note, there is only a PM indicator, not an AM indicator. Press Set to advance to day of the week. To adjust the day of the week, press the Set button, which will cause the icon to flash. Move to the day of the week you want to set it to, and press the square Set button. It then advances to the regeneration time. If we need to adjust this, press the Set button and make any adjustments. The next item is the day override days. This can be adjusted from a half-day regeneration on up to 99 days. Press your Set button to save and advance. Your next item is your salt amount. This is the number of pounds of salt to each cubic foot. You do not have to do any of the calculations to how this will adjust the capacity. Make any adjustments and advance by hitting the Set button. If you have a 740 or 760 style unit, you get to choose between a high, standard, or low salting amount. Reference your manual for what the salting amount relates to in terms of pounds. The 762 allows you to adjust on a pound-by-pound basis. When you hit your Set button again, it allows you to see what the capacity is calculated out to be. If we need to override this, we can use the Set button in order to change it. The next item is hardness. Make sure to perform a water test and adjust as necessary, including items such as iron and manganese. Once set, press the square Set button. The display will now show the number of gallons remaining in capacity as well as current flow rate. When the unit is first started up, it will ask to do a regen. This will show as a flashing icon and will run at the delayed regen time. If we do not want to run a regen, we press the Recycle button once in order to clear it. This is the quick startup procedure for the 762 Logix unit.